It's Shawn Harvey featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbi Cologne on Comedy World Net Radio.
Hey guys, it's Barbi Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. This is Senny J from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Catch us on Comedy World Net Radio.
Okay, yeah, that's Young in that film. That music is great. I want to clap first. I'm just clapping. I'm happy to be here, like my man Rel Hollis say. I'm just clapping right now. I'm just feeling real good. Good morning, everyone. God bless each and every one of you guys. Like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. It is a motivational Monday, guys. It is Monday, October the 3rd, 2021. It is, what time is it? It's 11 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. That's Senny J, Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right, guys. Clapping again. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. You know the deal. That chat room is wide open. Or please call in 570-982-6950. I'm for sure we're on social media. I see that we're on air, on the board on that side. iHeartRadio, radio.com, guys. ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com, definitely. Distributed by Comedy World Network, Comedy Cloud. Appreciate those folks over there. And also special shout out to our affiliates, WFLX, the Flex in Rochester, New York, The Rock, baby. And also 94.5, The Blaze, Louisville, Kentucky. We appreciate you guys as well on all major podcast platforms. Say it every day. That's for the new listener. Not for you vets. You know the deal. You can also Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. All links come up, guys. You can Google the show. Links come up. Put a pause on links coming up. We're also on YouTube, guys. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. YouTube, subscribe to that page. Get notified Monday through Friday when we go live on social media. And right now, this morning, feeling good. We're on Facebook. Please like our business page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Business page, like the page. Like you like the page. I like a long time. Like the page, get notified once again Monday through Friday when we go live 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right now. And then join our group. There's a lot of work to put in, guys, especially if you're new. Join our group. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group. Approaching 5,000 members. Invite yourself. We'll let you in. And you can join all the fun. We post all day, each and every day after the show, and even during the show. So we would love for you to join in with our group each and every day. So now, also we have front page news. I forgot about the web. We got front page news with Senny J, S to the E-double-N-Y, and you can't deny that's the front page news with Senny J, where we give you the news locally, nationally, globally, and you know how I like it from the hood. So you want to stay tuned for that. We have a front page news at 8:15. Around that time, 8:15 in the morning. So you will want to, don't miss the front page news with Senny J. Now, also we have some local weather. You know, here we go again with the weather. I remember when I used to work at 103.5 New York, they had me do the weather. And then they tell me, they had a segment for me. I used to do the segment. I had to leave the room. I was really good at the weather. I'm not good at the weather anymore. But that's Barbi Cologne's job now, and she does a tremendous job. So the weather here locally, we're broadcasting out of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I had to think about that here in the Lehigh Valley in northeastern Pennsylvania, 40 miles north of the Poconos, and about 90 miles east of New York City, maybe 93 miles away from my beloved BX Bronx. But here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, it's currently right now, it's 67 degrees. There's a whole lot of fog out there. It feels like 67 degrees. Very humid today outside. Our high temperature will go up to 76 degrees out here locally. With it's very humid outside today. We have a chance of rain all day out here. Tell us what the weather is in your neighborhood, because that's what's going on here. It's very soupy, very soupy, very humid out here, and it's 67 degrees. I should have on a jacket right now, wearing flip-flops. So that's going on here. Let us know what the weather is. I'm assuming around a 100-mile radius, maybe the weather would probably be the same. Also, we have Senny Says, guys. Stay tuned for that. We're going to do Senny Says early today. We're going to do Senny Says at about 7:45, man. Y'all stick around. We're going to give you some entertainment news first before we give you that Senny news. So you stay tuned for that. So let's see what we look like so far, guys. We're going to do the morning buzz in 2 minutes. And then at about 7:45, we'll do the Senny Says. And then we'll shout out the room. And then we have a special guest calling in, and then we'll do the front page news with Senny J. So that's how that looks. We also have Harvey's House of Sports. You stay tuned for that around, by the time the show ends at about 8:45. You stay tuned for the Harvey's House of Sports, where we give our perspective on sports. Other than the scores, guys, there's a lot to talk about football. My New York Jets won their first game last night. We'll get into that sports. Stick around for that about 45 minutes after the hour, at the 8 o'clock hour. So stay tuned for that. Now, I want to give a special shout out to the one and only DJ Young Enough. Thank you so much, guys. Young Enough for playing his music here each and every day. I was just jamming to your music, guy. Appreciate you on that. And also DJ Rome, thank you so much for making the sounds just like unbelievable in here. And Rome, I know you got to come in here one day, because you have to fix the cameras here in the studio, because the fire inspector guy came in on the other side of the wall over there, guys. There's a fire extinguisher, and the guy came in, the fire guy came, because you know how they are. They come in with they light blue shirt and hat and official fire identification badge on their shirt, and they come in here and they just move things around. So the fire inspector guy came in here. He didn't give a damn about these cameras. Special shout out to Shelby Lawson. She was like, Shawn, the fire guy's here. And he came in and kindly just moved everything around. So, we'll get everything straight with that. So, and also we want to shout out the room. We're going to see if we can do that at the 45-minute after the hour marker as well. We want to shout out the room. We want to show you guys some love, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So we truly appreciate you. So now, look, this is what I'm going to do real quick. Just give me 1 second just to get everything together. We're going to take a 15-second break, and we're going to come back, a 30-second break, and we're going to come back with the morning buzz with your boy Harvey. Come on, strap up. Let's get ready. Relax, tell a friend, tell a friend. Shawn Harvey, Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. It's Motivational Monday. I'm still clapping. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Clap in the chat room. Thank God for Jesus. Let's go. Come on.
Smacking you in the face with the classics. It's DJ Young and Nut.
All right, come on, we're back. Come on, let's clap, guys. Come on. I want to see y'all clapping in the chat room. I'm going to go to the chat room in a minute, because remember the last time I was here by myself, I couldn't see the chat room. Now I can see the chat room, so I'm going to make sure I go in there and I show you guys some love. So Now we are back. Welcome, guys. Morning Buzz, and I'm feeling really good this morning. I hope you guys are feeling good. Put a thumbs up in the chat room if you don't mind, if you're feeling good. Put some prayer emojis up in the chat room if you're feeling good. And I just want to know if you guys are okay, you know, because you guys are so important to me, and I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate the time that y'all listen to the show. Now, on a Motivational Monday, I want to talk about the weekend, man. I had a great weekend. Of course, I was out there doing comedy shows the whole entire weekend. And that's what I do. If you other guys don't know, I'm a full-time comedian. For you guys that are listening for the first time, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Funny on Instagram, Shawn Harvey Facebook. You know, you can see what I'm doing out there in these streets. And I want to give a special shout out to the multiple churches that I had performed. I did a lot of church shows, and it's weird. Like if you saw me perform or you see me on video, you're like, "There's no way in hell that this guy could do clean or church comedy." I do it all the time. So. Special shout out to all the churches out there in Westchester County, New York, over the weekend for having me. All the pastors and everyone, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Then after that, right, I go downtown, right? I go down into the village, and the village was Senny J. The village would have been something that you would have glorified. It was like Babylon out there. The weirdest of the weird was out there. The regular people. It was saturated with young people. I tell you this right now, young people rule the world.
I love the village.
I might have been literally, me and another guy might have been the oldest two guys out there. And it was late. I did 2 shows, man. Special shout out to my man Kenny Warren down there at the Grizzly Pier, man. We did a 10 o'clock show and a midnight show. My son came by, his lady came by, but it was nice Saturday night. And when I tell you, in New York City, literally on the corner of 3rd Street and 6th Avenue and Sullivan Street and McDougal Street down in that area, it was 10,000 people out there. Nobody wearing a mask. Nobody cared. Everybody's having a good time. It was good look. And I say all this to say that young people, God bless you. You rule. And in these young folks, man, God bless these young folks, everybody. Seen some of these guys, black guys and white guys, young guys. These guys got bodies of Adonis. Like, and they know it. It's nothing like when you're in your mid-20s and you got a rock hard body, pause. And you out there, you strutting. And the ladies are looking at you and you looking at the ladies. And even the gay guys look good. And I want to share the story, Senny, before we go.
I'm scared.
Senny, in my younger day, I used to go to the gym because these young guys reminded me of that time when I was in my early 20s and I was so full of myself, Senny.
Right.
I was young. The penis was working. It was crazy. Welcome to the Morning Buzz, guys. Senny says at 7. Senny says at 7:45. Senny, when I was so full of myself, I was so young. Senny, you ain't gonna believe this. I had an afro. I had hair. Senny, I'm gonna put a picture in the chat room. I had hair. I was wearing the latest glass. I was such a mess.
You were super fly.
I was so fly, so full of ish. Typical neighbor. Oh man, living so reckless and so glorious at the same time, if that makes sense. And it goes back to all the Adonises that I saw on Sullivan Street and McDougal Street Saturday night, Senny J, at about midnight. Senny, I left there at almost 1 in the morning. It was 10. It was more people out there.
What? You were out.
You were out late? I was out late. I was like, what am I doing out here? And Senny, I used to go to these gyms, and I used to see those Adonises. And all those, and all the gay men. Gay men look really good, pause. Very good looking young gay men. And Senny, I was traumatized in the gym on a Motivational Monday. I used to go to this gym, Senny, down there on Lexington 86th Street. I can't remember the gym back in the day. They had this, about 30 years ago, they had this, these old gyms out there, chain gyms. And Senny, I'm out there working in the gym, right? Working out in the gym. And I got hit on by a white guy in the gym.
When you were younger?
When I was young, I was like in my mid-20s. Senny, I literally I weighed about 165 pounds, but it was all cut up. Back in the day, Senny, I had 8 abs.
Not all cut up. 8 abs.
I had 8 abs. I had an ab on my forehead. And Senny, I'm in the gym, right? The gyms, I didn't go to gyms for 10 years, and I'll tell you why. Senny, the guy hits on me in the gym. I mean, directly like, hey, what's
Like
up? What's
you
up?
knew it was a hit on.
Yeah, that I
like,
knew.
It wasn't like a second guess. Like,
Yeah,
did I just
no.
get hit on?
No.
It was like you knew.
I knew, like, this guy came over to me. He was like, hey, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. He was like a conservative white guy. It was not like my demo type, pause.
Right.
And we talked. It went to, don't roll your eyes. We talked about what we was doing in the gym. It was just like a conversation.
Right, and then
was
it
like,
got...
yo, how many reps you did, all that, right?
Right, and then it turned.
And then, but when it turned, it turned left the way Derek Lawson makes his turns when he goes to work.
Hard and fast.
And Senny, he was very direct. He said, listen, I've been looking at you at the gym. You look really fine. I think maybe we should get together. I live around the corner. I think you're fine. The chocolate bar. He talked to me just like that.
Oh, my goodness. I had a girl do that to me before.
And I was like, and for me, it was like, because I get it. And even in my younger day, I got the whole thing. Even though I was embedded in my BX borough, I was open-minded to all type of sexualities back then. Even then, I already know. It wasn't like, when men talk to other men like that, the dude, I'm going to punch you in your face, bro. Like all that. No, it wasn't that. I said, yo, bro, I don't get down like that. I appreciate you. So it's good luck. Blah, blah, blah. Great. I don't do that. And this conversation has to end at this point. And he was like, all right, it's cool, And it freaked me out so much, I stopped going to the gym.
What?
Hold on. It gets worse. It gets worse on the Motivational Monday. Hold on, Senny. This gym, it was on 87th Street and 3rd Avenue, right before you get to Spanish Harlem. But it was where a lot of these white folks went to. The Babylonians. And they look good in there. Everybody look good. The ladies look good. Some of the after-work Latinos and black folks who didn't want to go to the gym in the hood went to these particular gyms. Right?
Right.
See, it gets worse. On a Motivational Monday, guys. Fellas, I want to know if you ever got hit on by a gay guy. Senny, I go back to the gym.
You go back.
I went back. I went back like 3 weeks later. Even though that traumatized, I went back. I liked the gym. I was like, all right, maybe this guy's an idiot. He knows what it is. Don't mess with me, right?
Right.
I go back to the gym. Senny. Now, this is a really nice gym, a fitness.
Right.
What they call it, fitness centers now. I don't know what they call it.
You have your membership.
City,
You wanna
and that
go.
was back in the day when they were running a credit and taking your money, and it was a loan to go to. Put in the one chat room if you remember. You had to take a loan to go to the gym. City, you had to really take a loan. You had to take a loan to go to the gym.
I remember. I remember that.
And they
It was
caught
like
me
a
out there
whole-
with that- They caught me out there with that crap.
It was a whole thing. I remember.
7:45, guys. City says. City, take that. I go back to the gym. Now, I've seen a lot in my life. Senny, I've seen, regardless of what you think you saw in your entire life so far, in Senny's birthday month at 35, it still doesn't compare to the 10,000 things I've seen in my life.
What?
Senny, guess what? I go to the gym. I parked the van. Remember, I had 3 vans back then, 2 cars. I was full of myself. Had these other 2 guys working the van. I'm working the van. You know what I'm saying? I got these cars. I got all these ladies. I'm just out of control, CJ.
Right.
Still got all these babies. Babies are popping out of. Everybody, if y'all don't know, I got 5 kids. Senny, I go back to the gym. I go downstairs. Senny, there are 2 guys in the locker room of the gym
What?
making out, groping with each other, touching each other.
What gym were you going
It was on
to?
87th Street and 2nd Avenue.
What does that even mean?
I can't. I'm trying to remember the name
Who are
of the
these
gym.
people?
Senny, these
go to a
two,
gay gym?
these two. I don't. Maybe maybe it was gay. I don't know.
Maybe you go to a gay gym.
Maybe I was at a gay gym. Senny, these 2 men, and they look like the Adonis guys.
The Adonis guys.
City.
Well, obviously they go to the gym.
City, these two guys were in full. City, I saw everything. And I immediately turned around, went to the desk and said, yo, and I was pissed because I was like, yo, these two, they out here, they effing each other right now in the bathroom. They all went and ran, and I left. And now, of course, I never went back since.
Yes.
And I was like, what the hell is going on?
Right. You were like, what did I walk into?
And it goes back to men. See, there's a lot of men out here in the morning buzz. There's a lot of men. I saw a lot of good-looking men out there. Pause. I'm not gay, guys. It's an observation. Like, women see good-looking women and they compliment them. See, if you see a good-looking woman, you're gonna say she's a good-looking woman, right?
Right.
Okay.
So you out here complimenting.
I would compliment a guy that looks good. Because of course. I mean, I wouldn't compliment. I'm just. We go up to him like, yo, guy, you look really good, dude. I'm not gonna do that. Now, Senny, here's the problem with that in the culture that we live. Well, back then, and I hope it's not. There's a lot of men. Men, put in the chat room if you ever been hit on. And be honest. If you ever got hit on with another guy. I've been hit on twice. Senny, there's a lot of gay men out there, even to this day, that go to the gym like that look good. The problem is they're married or they're dealing with another woman. That's the only problem. Now, they're not doing it as much as they used to do back in the day because it was a big secret back then. I think now, men are more comfortable with their sexuality, Senny J, where, they don't have to go run it like in the closets. I don't think is that closet door is open, right?
Yeah, I think they're more open with it now.
Right. So it doesn't make sense.
I think if you were to see that same situation now, you wouldn't be as shocked by it as you were back then.
Exactly. Now, Senny, here's the problem, though.
What?
And I want to throw this at you on a Motivational Monday. If men are out there, are not doing it as much where they're living this secret life and have this, and I sympathize with men and women, of course, that go through this where a man is cheating on his wife or girlfriend with another man.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Senny, let me ask you this question on a Motivational Monday. Nice little rap on your head there, Senny.
There's a lot going on under here.
Senny, how would you feel?
Mm-hmm.
How would you feel if? How would you feel if your man
was gay,
but you didn't know it, and he had another affair with another man? Hold on, and you found out about it. Wait, now, see, now I don't want to say like the norm is if you're cheating. And you're cheating with a woman, I don't want to say that's normal because that's not even normal as well, right? But if that's the case, if you're going to cheat, you might as well cheat with a woman, right? That might be socially acceptable, I think. I don't know with the times that we live in today, honestly. But, City, if your man was cheating with another man, how would that make you feel today? If you see, because Senny, how would you feel like, if you found out that your man was cheating with another woman? Okay, that's horrific within itself, right? But what if your man was cheating with another man that went to a gym and they met up at the gym?
Why you gotta throw the gym in there?
Because they all meet at the gym, and I say, listen,
I'm weak.
I say this respectively, I'm ultra liberal. I love gay folks or whoever identify with their sexuality. You already know. Senny, if you found out that your man on a Motivational Monday, hold on, let me fix this. That's me. On a Motivational Monday, Senny, if you found out that your man had another man, would that make you feel any different on a motivational Monday, would that make you feel any different than if he was with another woman?
I mean, yeah, it makes you feel different because.
So you remember this song?
No, I don't know what this is.
You don't remember this song?
It's a house music song.
Nah, it's the name of the song is Another Woman by Barbara Mason. It's a story that she tells about her man is in love with another man, but she took the man from another woman.
It's
Put a number one chat room if y'all remember this song.
I mean, it's devastating because
Shit, you never heard that song before?
it's like,
Put a number one in the chat room if you ever heard this song.
I think
When I said
Listen. Look, whoa. Oh, my God. Shawn Harvey want to show Senny Barbi.
Sure, this is Danielle. Listen, when I heard you play that song, I slid out the chair because I was thinking of the song when you were saying it, and then you played it, and I was like, "Oh God!"
See, I don't know why you never heard that song. That's
because
a classic.
she's too young.
Oh, okay,
She's too young. She would have never heard that song.
But-
that song right there is still a bop. Okay, that song. Right there, Senny, when I tell you, when I first heard that song, probably around your age, maybe a little younger, I was like, yo, they really playing this on the, like, it was like unheard of because, being gay and being out wasn't really the thing.
right.
So when I heard it, I was like, he was wearing her what? You got to hear the song, Senny. It is wild, but I just called it because when he started playing the first piece of the song, I said, here we go.
I told you. You know why, Danielle? Because I'm your podcast Moses. I know what you're thinking before you're thinking it.
Y'all have a good day. I love y'all.
I want you to call back in a minute. Now,
Okay.
Now, sing.
I have to listen to the song. It's called Another Woman.
It's called Another Woman by the legendary Barbara Mason. Now, sing. Let me ask something. Let me ask something.
I'm gonna get it on.
and I've got the man
I'm gonna get it on my Apple Music.
Well, the man
Shout out to Apple Music.
that she had
Listen.
that I took from her.
Kicked
She
off.
said that the man that I had that I took from her. Senny, she took the man from her.
Is it called Another Man?
It's called Another Man. Sorry. It's called Another Man. Senny. And she goes on to share that he's gay. I say that in a special way.
Right.
And she finds out about it.
Right.
Now, Senny, back to the whole thing, and then we're gonna go.
Sounds crazy.
Senny, if you find out that the man that you love, he's loving on you, forget about the being gay part of it.
I mean, I think.
What if you find out that whoever he's cheating with, because that's
Is a
obvious, is a man? Like, I would.
Hearing from women that speak on this, I think they feel like, oh, how could I? They feel like they've been passed up for a man. But I don't look at it like that. You have to look at it. I mean, I would look at it from a psychological space. I mean, of course, you have all the feelings. I'm hurt because you cheated on me. Like,
Right.
because that feeling of love and trust is obviously broken, betrayal. Like, I'm going all the way there. Like, I have these deep-rooted feelings, like, if you cheat on me. Like, I just feel like that is the ultimate form of betrayal. Like, I hate you. Like, because there's so many other things that you can do. So I just feel like by you doing that, it's just, whatever. So again, though, by you, if I find out that it's with a guy,
Right.
I again feel like, number one, it goes back to the trust, because now I'm actually going to feel sorry for you, because I'm going to be like, you could just be out here living a gay life. Like, we're not in a closeted society. So I actually feel bad for you that you felt like you couldn't live out how you want and you had to
And you were too
use me as a beard.
I think I wanna stay, but I don't know it.
You know what I'm saying?
I do and share with the man.
Why use me? Because now I feel used when you could have just been out there doing that. And, you know, that's nasty. Like, you
does
do
it
a
feel-
whole different type of sex when you do that. Like
Right,
don't
it's a
come
whole
over here.
diff-
Like, nah.
Right. Now, of course, that would probably. Would that be a deal breaker for you, comparison to if the man cheated
course
on a?
it's a deal breaker because how-
What if? Wait a minute. Would it be a deal breaker comparison to the man cheating with a woman and you trying to repair the relationship?
Yes, because how can we repair it? You're gay. What is there to repair?
Now,
It's irreparable anyway. Like, listen, if you cheat on me, that's that. Like, because your communication skills are all the way gone, and I don't have time to repair that with you because I'm gonna always think you're doing something, and that's me. And maybe I need and maybe I need therapy, but
No, I
you
get
know
it.
what? I'm not gonna do that with you. So
Right.
bye.
Right.
And then on top of that, you're gay, so I can't even repair anything with you.
Now, Senny.
I could be your friend.
Now-
I mean, you know.
Now,
I mean,
Senny.
I'll get over it. Yes, but
Now, Senny, if that was on the flip side of that, like say that was me, like say if the woman was, I was in a relationship with a woman and she cheated on me with another woman, comparison to another man, Senny, it's almost the psychological bipolar reverse. I would have the same feelings that you articulated. But in the back of my mind, I would be two things. One, I'd be like, well, I thought I thought we had a great sex life, but sex has nothing to do with it. I understand that. Because if you're gay, you're gay. But I think it'd be more comforting for me, CJ, if the person I'm with at that moment cheated on me, that's a female, with another female. For me, it would ease the pain a little better than her cheating on a Adonis grown-ass man that's piping her down. For some strength, I don't know why I feel like
that's
that.
because a lot of men fetishize women together. So you don't look at it as a loss. You look at it as a threesome you missed out on. Possibly you can still get in on.
What? So are you saying like I'm
So
just
you
super
don't-
slutty and what are you saying?
No, I mean, it's not just you. A lot of men see it like that. They're like, if you ask a man, 90% of men will say, if my girl cheats with another girl, I don't consider it cheating. But if she were to cheat with another dude, then it's cheating.
Now, Senny,
Stupid.
if the woman I'm with at the present time cheats with another man, I'm gonna still have those feelings. I'm gonna be angry. I get it. It's this dude. I'm gonna play that movie in my head. It's not gonna be good. I'm going to be hurt. Yes, but I'm still, Senny. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to be hurt, even if
No,
it's
you're not.
Senny,
You're gonna
look
be like,
at me.
why you didn't tell
No,
me?
Senny, look at me.
But when? Where was I? Do I know her?
Let me see what she
a
look
picture.
like.
Let me see a picture. Is she a baby? Is she a baby?
Bring the bitch over. No, wait, no. No, Senny.
Wait. So you mean all this time?
All
My
right.
birthday, anniversaries?
All right, Senny.
You've been holding her back.
All right, hold on. Listen, guys, hold your thought. We go. Hold on. Guys, hold your thoughts. Call in if you want 570-982-6950. Let us know how you feel about that. Men, have you ever been hit on by another man? Put a number 1 in the chat room. Put a number 2 in the chat room. I've been hit on a man twice. I'm going to just share with you. Would I ever accept the fact that my lady was cheating with another man? That's going to devastate me just like any other person. I get it. But if she was cheating with another woman, that might ease the pain a little bit. We'll be right back in 15 seconds. Senny says, let's go. Shawn Harvey Morning Show scene says Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Waco team. That's Senny, Barbi Cologne. We're gonna get into Senny says in 2 minutes. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny, Barbi.
What's going on, Pimpin'?
Everybody, Leonard Roy. Let's clap.
Hey, them down low situations.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen to a couple of women, and they were destroyed afterwards.
Oh.
They were destroyed. See, if a man is cheating with a woman can compete with that. You know, she can pretty herself up some more, do them little things that he like more, or investigate on, well, how can I take it a notch above? But if a man, you laying up with another grown man, a woman can't compete with that. That destroys women.
Yeah.
It really, I mean, I know somebody who's in the military. She ain't been right since. Came home from work, heard all this noise and racket, did the sisterhood thing, grabbed a knife, run in the bathroom. She finna cut her. In the bedroom. She finna cut up somebody. Mm-hmm. She bust up in the bedroom. He in there with a man.
Oh, my God.
She ain't been right since.
Well, why? Why? A little therapy?
They can't compete with that. I mean, it's like this. If a woman can tell a man that she used to be into women or whatever, we don't care. It's like, whatever, when we going to get ours in, right? But if a man, especially a black man, tells a black woman when his ex-boyfriend, whatever, if she was pulling him down, them draws is coming right back up like, no. Because you sneaky ones are the reason AIDS is ravaging through the black community like it is, because y'all sneak freaking. See? It's layers and levels to that. You know what I mean? So,
Senny, do you think that
everybody
Leonard
is
Roy
running rampant is because people are having unprotected sex.
Right. Now everybody, Leonard Roy's on the phone. Senny, as per Leonard's story, was a very fascinating story that he just shared. Do you think that knowing yourself, do you think you have the mental ability and capabilities to get through that in comparison to the situation with Leonard and his friend? Because he said it devastated her.
Yeah,
she's done.
Because, I mean, I don't know, because I don't know what part of it is devastating to her. But to me, I don't look at it as me competing with a man or me being beat, quote unquote, by a man. I wouldn't look at it like that. Right. I mean, or I don't know if it's traumatizing seeing two men in the act. Right. Never seen it before. Right. That could be jarring.
Right, no doubt. Right.
But
that's horrific.
I don't see it being something that I can't recover from, though.
Right. Because why? Because it's nothing you can do with the sexuality of the person. It has nothing to do with your sexuality. I think that would devastate the woman. Leonard, I think that devastated your friend. She can't compete with the guy's sexuality or hers as well. Like, he is who he is. But you might be right, Senny. The trauma, she was just trauma bombed by. She can't get that whole image out of it. Leonard, one thing before we go.
Shawn, it's like this. How many women have you dealt with that were cheated on by men, and you had to watch how you interact with this woman because she's still carrying that baggage and looking at you sideways over what another man did to her? How many times does that happen?
About 90% of the time.
Okay, so now, if they can't move past, he cheated on me with her. How they gonna really move past? He cheated on me with him.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, what Senny says, it sounds good on the show right now. It sounds good. But it's not reality. I've seen women that they can't get past what their baby daddy did decades ago, and they still carry that bag. And if they meet a man and that man does anything remotely that resembles her baby daddy behavior, now she looking at him sideways. You know what I mean?
Senny.
So we're supposed to expect a woman can handle. She come home and catch her man with a man, and she could just over time shake that off. When there's women that can't shake off what they man did to them 40 years ago.
Leonard.
I know, and what do we say about them? We say that they're bitter. We say that they need therapy. We say they need to get over it.
Senny, I agree. Senny, I totally agree with Leonard on this one, Senny. He's right. There's no way in hell you're going to move past this.
Yeah,
The way you
that
you're
rules a
built
woman.
mentally anyway on an everyday life.
That ruins women. And you have a lot of black women, right? You have a lot of black women. They got that one best guy gay friend, right? And they go to explain it to this dude, and it's like, how did you not see that and warn me about that man I was with? Like, her best gay guy friend knew that her dude was secretly, on the you dig. So, nah.
Leonard.
Yeah, bruh.
I've been hit on twice with gay guys. Have you ever been hit on by a gay guy?
Yeah.
Good. There you go. See, this is what I'm talking about. Thank you. Fellas, put a number one in the chat room if you ever get hit on by a gay guy.
I mean, I just tell them, hey, I'm a cat daddy, and I don't climb them type of trees, Pepper.
No doubt. Now, Leonard, it's a bipolar with me, and we're going to let him go. We're going to do Senny Says right now. Thank everybody. Leonard Roy's on the phone. Leonard, Senny, and you're right, and even the woman that you shared with, unfortunately, had this whole horrific situation happen when she busted her man with another man. And I sympathize with her, and I believe that Senny would probably fall apart too. But Leonard, for me, if my lady cheated with another woman, it wouldn't be as devastating to me.
No, it wouldn't, because you'd be like, can I be down?
Right.
With y'all? You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel the same way?
Man, let me come to the crib. I come home, I hear all this. I go up in the room. What the hell? Oh, look at here.
All right, everybody, come
Let
on.
me be the peanut butter between y'all bread.
Ooh.
Come on. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I turned to Austin Powers.
No doubt.
Shall we shag now or shall we shag later, baby?
It's the sentiment is right. I feel the same way. All right, Leonard, man, let's keep this conversation going on in the group room. Everybody, Leonard Roy, we appreciate you, brother.
Okay, hey, Sean, one more thing for your audience.
Right.
One thing.
Go ahead.
There's an all-black movie. The name of it is Cover. Just remember the name of the movie. All-black cast, Cover.
Okay.
If they can find that movie, black women, watch that movie. And after you watch that movie, then say what you could handle if you were in the situation. Because the movie is about that scenario.
Oh,
Okay.
And Leon is in it, the one that's always trying to sing in movies.
Right.
Yeah, Leon is in it. Watch that movie Cover, then give an opinion. I'm telling you, it opened black women's eyes to what they think don't exist out here in these streets, because it's going on. It ain't just down here in the Metro Atlanta area. That's nationwide, man. These brothers need to doggone get their own something and leave these doggone stop destroying these black women with their foolishness.
No doubt. All right, God bless you, Leonard.
Bet. All right, God bless, bro. I'm out.
So what we're gonna do right now, please keep the conversation going in the chat room. What we're gonna do right now, CJ, at 53 minutes after the hour, let's clap. We're gonna do some quick Senny Says, and then after that, at about 8:15, we'll shout out the room. So let's clap. Senny Says on a Motivational Monday.
Hey, y'all.
Let's go, Senny.
Yes.
Another man.
I have some news for you guys. I can't wait to listen to that song. I'm going to listen
crazy.
real close.
It's gonna change your life.
Rapper Pitbull, this is something you say to me all the time, Shawn. He says, F you to critics of America. He tells them to go to Cuba. Rap star Pitbull, he celebrated patriotism during a concert. He slammed critics of the United States for not appreciating the country. He said, whoever the F doesn't like the United States of America, may God bless you, but F you at the same time. He tweeted that the rap star, he is also first generation Cuban American. He said on a concert stage in a video, he said, if you don't like the United States of America, go back to the countries that we the F from, and you'll see how much you appreciate the United States of America. It is unclear when the concert was held, but was posted to Twitter last week and follows similar instances of the rapper declaring his love and appreciation for the U.S. His mother came to the country from Cuba through Operation Peter Pan, which ran from 1960 to 1962, while his father made it to the U.S. through a visa lottery. Pitbull has credited his family's immigration to the U.S. from communist Cuba for his work ethic and success. He said they knew what this country had to offer. Is that you could control your own destiny. He said that in 2015. And he's been on a roll ever since.
City, the epitome of corporate America is Pitbull.
He's on a roll. He will not stop.
He is.
He
Listen,
gives a lot of interviews like that.
listen. And you know how I feel about this.
Doubling down.
And staying in the nest. Let me tell you something. He's making too much money. He's now he's already a global superstar, but he's more Americanized and American. He's an American. You can hear it all in his voice. And now he's from Cuba originally, right?
Yeah.
And he's from the Miami area. Is that correct? He's from Florida, right?
Yeah. Which
has a very, especially the southern part of Florida, has a very heavy Cuban presence, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, even his own country would criticize, or people would criticize America for what they're doing with the Cuban refugees or whatever problem it is, which to me, regardless of how I feel about, yes, if you don't like the country, get out the country. I do feel that way. These people do still have the right to voice their opinion about what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pissed off, okay? So, but for him to go that extra mile, we say, listen, if you don't like this country, because he probably signed some big deal. You know, he's doing stadiums. He's singing the national anthem. He's on all the mainstream TV shows. He wears the two-piece suit. You know, and I love Pitbull, bro. I love this guy, Senny. I don't care. I love Pitbull. But status quo, baby. Too many checks coming in. And
right.
if you could, this is just an assumption, Senny.
Right.
The Cuban, like the Al Sharpton of Cubans that live in Florida, whoever that guy is.
Right.
Or women. Probably step to Pitbull, right?
Right.
Say, yo, we need you to bring some heat on the American government, what they doing to your cousins, bro. And he's like, F out of here.
I love America.
I love America. And matter of fact, now I'm going to tweet while you standing here to eliminate all the BS. I'm going to tell you right now how I love America. Too much corporate money coming through with him. He's the type of guy, he can perform at Disneyland now, all the American icon places. He ain't messing up that money because there's 200 mad Cubans because their cousins can't get into the country.
Right.
I applaud him. And he's right. He's right. If you don't like this country, get out and go and do what you got to do. I like that. You know, I've always felt that way. You do have the right to protest and feel the way you feel about what's going on in social issues in the country. I get it.
Right.
Because if Pitbull, Senny, opens up his mouth and say, yo, America, we don't like what's going on with Cuba and the whole situation,
Right.
he's done.
Right.
You're done, buddy.
I mean, yeah.
You'll be performing at the Sands Theater in front of 3,000 people this time next year because they're going to cut you off. And he knows that.
Right. So.
And for your Cuban cousins, don't do that to Pitbull. Don't do that. Don't have him come in. He's not going to do it.
He's not going to come and help.
He's not going to come and help you, bro. You see what he did. He tweeted. That was Salim to his cousin. I applaud you, Pitbull. Don't mess up your money for your 15 cousins.
Yesterday, there's a Millennium Tour. And I want to kind of see this. It's like with with Omarion. I think Bow Wow was on it, and a few other people. Let me know. It's like a like a back in the day type of like early 2000s. I'm gonna look up who's on the Millennium Tour, but it kicked off. But what also went down is the members of B2K, Lil Fizz, and Omarion. Well, their exchange that happened on stage has been making headlines. If you were at the Forum in Los Angeles for the start of the Millennium Tour, you probably got a show that brought back all the feels. But the most heartwarming part was when Lil Fizz and Omarion reconciled in front of a packed arena. During what appeared to be B2K set, Lil Fizz hopped on stage and addressed the elephant in the room and apologized for his actions.
You got a liver, I got spots on it, and you're eating this.
This is
fucking
Pitbull
shit.
talking to his cousins.
You're looking like these rich fucking mummies in there.
I'm done with you.
This what it's all about. This what I work for. Don't.
This is Pitbull, y'all, talking to his Cuban cousins about protests in the United States of America.
Look at that. A junkie. I got a fucking junkie for a wife. Black shades on. Wakes up with a cuello. And who won't fuck me? Come. I can't even have a kid with her, man.
That's Pitbull talking to his cousin. Go ahead.
Shout out to Prentice. Yes, 2000s, early 2000s. That's back in the day.
That shouldn't fly like that, you know?
How dare you talk to me like that? What makes you so much better than me? What do? You do drugs and you kill people? Oh, that's wonderful. Real contribution to human history.
Are you
Go ahead.
playing
Just tell
Scarface?
everybody. Come on.
You want...
Is that what's going on here?
What kind of a father do you think you are?
Come on.
You're gonna drive him to school in the mornings?
What is
Are you
happening?
even gonna be alive?
That's Pitbull talking to his cousins.
No, it's not.
Go ahead.
So this is back to the story. There's a Millennium Tour going on. It's featuring some acts that were, popping back in the 2000s. And if you guys know, Lil Fizz and Omarion were part of a group called B2K. Omarion had a relationship. He has children with April Jones. She's now dating Dr. Dre. But before she was dating Dr. Dre, actually, I don't even know if that's still a thing. But before she was dating Dr. Dre, she was with Lil Fizz. And Fizz is Omarion's, that's his boy. They were in a group together. So it caused a lot of controversy. But Fizz was really doubling down on it, talking about, I don't care. We love each other. We're going to be together. He knows what it is, whatever. So, but I guess now that they're broken up, I guess he felt it was the time to, apologize. So that's what he did. So again, Fizz shocked fans after publicly dating April Jones, also known as the mother of Omarion's two children, through their relationship. Though their relationship was brief, it sparked online debates about loyalty and trust, and simultaneously crowned Omarion as an unbothered king, because Omarion at the time, he didn't say anything about it. Fizz got on stage and made sure to issue a public apology to Omarion for his actions. Though he never mentioned April, he did bring up Omarion's family. He said, I did some effed up stuff to my brother, and I'm not proud of it. So I want to say here humbly and sincerely apologize to you for any turmoil or dysfunction I caused between you and your family. April has yet to comment on the situation.
But Senny, did he do this on stage?
Yeah,
he did this in the middle of the concert.
I think they had ended a set and he was about to, get off, and then Omarion actually told him to stay and they were going to do another song or whatever. So I think it was in between sets.
And how did the crowd react to this?
I think they applauded it.
But why would he do that? It's very embarrassing.
I know. I mean, I felt like it was very unnecessary.
This is a moment that he could have had with him privately to do this.
Right.
And so I think there's a little narcissism going on here. Is it really sincere that he did he get caught up in the moment, or
Maybe.
was it about, did he get caught up in the moment and was it all about him to go out there to do this to this man when that was a moment? I think when men use the term, from man to man, man to man, man to man. Let me talk to you, man to man. If that's a man to man, I think that's a man to man conversation.
Yeah.
I think that's a pull over to the side and go, I apologize for, everything I did wrong, blah, 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 blah.
Well, you know what? I think that they probably, for them to be doing this tour together, obviously, I feel like they probably have had some side conversations. So maybe he just wanted everybody to know. He
could have did like Pitbull and went online and did all that.
True. true, but maybe he just, they dancing and singing about love. Maybe.
So he got caught up in the moment.
Maybe he just wanted to tell his brother, man, like, I just love you, man, and I didn't, all that stuff was just stupid and da-da-da-da. But it's so crazy because when you was in it, you could have been more humble about it. But he wasn't.
Right.
They seemed like they wanted to flaunt that ish.
Right. When they started the relationship with each other with his baby mother.
Right.
That would be that couldn't be repaired. I couldn't repair that. I couldn't do it.
You couldn't repair that?
I couldn't because I couldn't do it. It's now and then they're working together. Now they're on tour together.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't trust them. I mean,
you piping
well,
my
I
baby
expect
mom
with
time.
like my baby mother, bro. That's like dating the. That's like when two dudes are best friends, and one of the dudes die, and the other dude starts dating the chick that he was with.
Right.
It's like taboo in a sense. I don't think you should be doing that. It's too much. First of all, too many vaginas out here for that, bro. So you can't be trusted around nobody. Okay, you got caught up in the moment. You want to apologize to the homie. You could have did that off to the side, man to man. I had to do it publicly. How did that? So that made you feel good, and still in the bottom of his mind. What's the other guy's name? Omari. What's the guy?
Omarion.
Omarion, he's still like, no, bro. He's probably going to accept your apology so publicly. Yes, he's going to do that. I think. Hold on. I think he'll accept his apology publicly, Senny.
Right.
But it always will be in the back of his mind. Yo, you're a dirtbag. All of us men are dirtbags, but you're a dirtbag. I can't have you around none of my women.
Right.
Period. Groupies, whatever you want to call them, his main chick. You are like a social distancing, Senny.
Right.
Like you can not 6 feet. Like you can't be like 300 yards away from any woman I'm talking to. No contact.
Yes.
Because I can't trust you.
Can't trust you, bro.
Because you nasty like that. And I'm not wrong being nasty like that. But
Right.
you're being nasty like that, and you smashing this dude's baby mother. He's already got enough going on with her.
Right.
And you just, you got to be, I'm not, I can never, we could be friends, whatever. We can work together. Okay, we're on tour. Let's get this money. But everything else, I'm good.
He's not coming over your house?
Nah, none of that. Oh, no. No. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
Good morning. I'm just happy to be here.
Let's clap, Rel.
What up, bro?
Shawn, I've been hit on numerous times by men.
Okay, thank you. Leonard Roy and you, thank you, and myself. Good, man. Thanks for sharing.
One time
Go ahead.
by my boy, well, not my boy, but dude I used to do promotion with, his cousin hit on me.
Okay.
He DM'd me. He hit me on Facebook.
Wow.
And was like, yo, Rel, are you into men? And da-da-da-da. And I was like, no, I'm not. And then also by a passenger. I got hit on by a passenger, which was actually weird because it was a passenger and he was with his boyfriend.
Oh, they needed a plus one for the fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
They was trying to, he might have been trying to tag team me.
Yeah. They wanted to bust your ass.
Right.
Now, see, Senny, men like Rel and myself and Leonard and others, I think you should be comfortable enough in your sexuality to share. There are gay folks' sexuality. I don't know. Am I saying that? Is saying gay proper now, Senny?
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
But here's the thing that people gotta understand, right? Like, if you're an attractive person, you're just an attractive person, right? So it's not gonna matter, right? It's no different than a chick. Like, if a guy, he likes guys and he thinks you're attractive, he's gonna holler at you.
Mhm.
It actually might be a compliment because it might be like you might be that hot that even guys like you.
Senny,
You know what I'm saying?
that is a very interesting observation on how to look at this,
Right.
especially for me at my age. I would love for anybody to hit on me at this age.
That's what I took it
He
as.
makes a good point.
When a girl tried to pick me up, I've tried to get picked up by a couple of girls. Well, sometimes it's like, I'm like, am I giving off like a lesbian vibe? So it does kind of make you second guess yourself.
Right.
But also it's like, oh, I could,
Right. So, Rel, you're comfortable. Obviously, he's comfortable in his sexuality to talk about this, and he's open-minded enough to say, "Hey, okay,
yeah,
maybe I'm just attracted enough to." Go ahead.
Well, another thing we gotta think about too, Sean. We in entertainment, right?
Yeah,
like
yes.
when you're involved in entertainment, it's like it's kind of that whole thing is all it's a part of it in a way.
Now, Senny, I don't mean to cut you off, Rel. Senny, I didn't want to go there with occupation and sexuality. I didn't want to go there. But in my occupation, he's right, and he's out there promoting. It's sort of the same forum. There are lots of gay folks in the entertainment industry, but I just didn't want to. He went there. I didn't want to. There's gay folks in every industry, Senny. There's gay folks in every industry. Go ahead,
reality.
Go
It's
ahead.
reality. You know what I'm saying? It's reality. I mean, it's like, hey, listen, it's just like, hey, it might be urban myth, but and a lot of dudes don't talk about it when they come out of jail. But it's like gay guys in jail, right? It's true,
Yeah.
It's there. Entertainment, there's gay. I mean, especially fashion. I mean, once you get into the fashion world,
Yes, he's right.
I mean, fashion, entertainment, all kind of go hand in hand with each other.
Exactly.
So,
I've said it for years. If it wasn't for our beloved gay folks, I wouldn't even have this shirt on I'm wearing today, and Senny wouldn't be wearing that knot on the top of her head. Gay folks invented all of that, and God bless them for that. Now, Rel, let me ask you this question. Everybody, Rel, holla, Mr. Sensational, Mr. Make Sense is on the phone. Rel, Senny would be devastated if she was cheated on with her man, with another man. We was playing the Barbara Mason's song earlier. I said if I'm in a relationship and my lady cheated on me with another woman, it would be devastating as well, but it wouldn't be as horrific as me finding out that she's cheating with another man.
Right.
Leonard Roy co-signed that. How do you feel about that, Rel? Is it ease the pain that if you were cheated on, it would be another woman or a man?
Yes, because that means that I'm a real man. Because honestly, I mean, clearly you needed some kind of estrogen that I wasn't giving you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that means too. Yeah, I rarely agree with Leonard Roy, but I have to agree. I'm be like, yo, what? Can I join the party?
Right.
What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? As opposed to another man, if you cheating with another man, that means I'm not doing my job as a man. So it hits you different. And honestly, Senny, you didn't even. I know. Okay, you may not have heard the version that Sean's playing, but you haven't even heard the Little Kim Biggie Smalls version of that song. They remade it.
I don't know.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the group room, Rel, so she can play. I'll see if I've been playing too much music this morning.
Biggie and Kim remade that.
Yeah, they sure did. Senny, you heard that one.
I don't know. I don't be listening.
Oh my
What
God,
would you do if your girl was untrue?
Yeah.
Would you cut the hook or up
Senny.
and find someone new? I need another chick, another chick.
You know what's sad about this, Rel? A lot of these songs, like the Barbara Mason original and the Biggie Little Kim remix, are embedded in African American culture. And you're sitting there with your African American rap on, and you don't even know nothing about both of these songs.
Well, the problem
What's
with
wrong
Senny
with
is-
you? You need to take
Senny
an
was-
African American course at one of these community colleges today for about 90 minutes.
I just didn't
Sydney
have
was
access.
disconnected. Sydney was disconnected from the urban community You know what I'm saying?
You can't
And
sit
then
here and be preaching urban and you don't know these
What are you
basic
talking-
songs like this
You know what
that's
I mean?
embedded in the culture.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I
I
talking?
just-
You never heard that Biggie? City
I
Meek,
just-
3,000
I'm
years
sorry,
old.
I'm sorry.
we gotta call Miss Linda Jacobs on this one because
I
that's
just-
what
Cindy,
she just disconnected Cindy from everything.
Cindy, you never
right?
heard the Biggie Lil Kim remix of that song? You never? What album was that? That was Ready to Die, right?
I don't know if it
Or
was,
was it-
I don't know if it was on Little Kim's
Oh, Lil' Kim,
album
yeah.
or I think it might have been on Little Kim's,
Kim's
maybe.
album.
Yeah.
All right, well, whatever.
Cindy.
Well,
Okay, she's got to get into this whole thing.
You know what? I'm
putting it
gonna
on-
kidnap my sister. I'm gonna kidnap my sister and lock her in the closet and just play all urban stuff. That's what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do.
what you got to do. Yeah.
God bless.
I'm
All right,
putting
God
that in
bless
my
you, though.
thing. That's the next
Everybody,
one I'm
that was
listening
wrong.
to. Thanks, Ralph.
All right, 2 minutes, guys. We are going to shout out the room. We want to show you guys some love. Without you guys, we wouldn't even be here. So thank you so much for participating in the show. Just want to let you know real quick, it's going down. Cindy, before we shout out the room, we're going to shout out the room right now at 8:15 a.m. And then, Cindy, guess what? At 8:30, 8:40, we're going to do Front Page News with Cindy J. So we've got an exciting show. But just want to let you guys know it's going down Sunday, October the 17th, 2021 at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. Best of both worlds. That's Rob Stapleton and Will Trax will be in the building. The ticket is moving fast. We got some birthday parties lined up. Y'all come on out to the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. Sunday, October the 17th, Will Trax host the after party. You know how he gets down, Mr. Footwork himself, Mr. Birthday himself, be in the building. But before that, HBO Def Jam, BET's Comic View, Comedy Central, also executive movie of the stuff. Rob Stapleton will tell those jokes. So come on out. Birthday parties lined up. I like the way this ticket is selling. Let's get this place full to capacity. That's Sunday, October 17th, Iron Mill. Rob Stapleton, Will Trax, hosted by your boy Shawn Harvey. Music by DJ Hot Sauce will be in the building. So, Cindy, we need to see the hearts in the chat room. We want to show you guys some love.
Yeah, get your names in there
Get your names
because
in the chat
I
room,
know.
because you already
I
know.
haven't been looking. I've been reading the stuff.
That's right. We ain't here working. Oh, where the hearts at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room, where the hearts at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? Cindy, let's go.
Turn down for what? Where the hearts
At? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts? Come on.
down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts? Come on.
down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at?
Where the hearts at?
Oh, where the hearts? Come on.
down for what?
For what?
For what? For what? For what?
For what?
For what?
For what? Hey.
For what? Hey. For what?
One more
Hey.
time, guys.
For what?
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Hey.
Oh, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at?
In the chat room. Where the
Hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Cindy, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts? Come on.
down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts? Come on.
down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts? Come on.
down for what?
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 For what? Hey,
For what?
hey,
For what?
hey.
Hey, for what?
Let's go.
Shout out to all of you.
You ever think about what would have happened
so
if you
much
would have,
for
stayed?
all of you joining us this morning. I'm trying to get all these little last names in before I start shouting out some names. I see some new names in the chat room, which I really like. Shout out to Vanetta George. Hey, Vanetta. Shout out to you, girl. Good morning. I have to call you. Shout out to Dira Jackson. Hey, Dira. What's going on, girl? Good morning. Shout out to Lynette Serrano. Hey, Lynette. Here you go. Here's some tea for you, girl. Shout out to you. Shout out to Nassan D. Hey, Nassan. What's going on? Good morning to you and your beautiful wife. Shout out to LaShawn Brown. Hey, LaShawn BX, what's going on, girl? How are you? Where are you?
She just recently celebrated her birthday. Let's clap
She
for her.
did. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to ya.
Hey,
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Hey, LaShawn. Shout out to you. Happy birthday to you. I did see that. Shout out to Audrey Johnson. Hey, Audrey. How are you? Good morning. Shout out to Marita Chocolate Thunder Simmons, the city. Shout out to you, girl. How are you doing? You guys go check her out and use her photo booth services. We love her. She's a ball of fun. Shout out to Alan Suave McAllister. Hey, Alan. What's going on? How are you? Shout out to you this morning. Shout out to Shahid Johnson. Hey, Shahid, if you're still out there, good morning to you. What? Shout out to Zay Gonzalez. That's actually Kai. Hey, Kai, it's your mom's birthday. Shout out to her.
Come on. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kai's mom. Shout out to you. So now you have to show that to her, Kai. Shout out to her. Shout out to LaShawn Haynes Jones. Hey, LaShawn. Good morning. What's going on? Shout out to D-Lo Mathis.
You ever,
hey,
seen
D-Lo.
that, you ever seen that movie, Wolf of Wall Street? You ever seen that movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that when they were like getting
that's
ready?
when that's when he first got hired at the job.
Yeah.
And Matthew McConaughey character, he was the chief broker, and they went to lunch.
Yeah.
And he was telling him that he needed to do cocaine and masturbate a lot to be successful.
Yeah.
And then the beginning of the scene, he was pounding on his chest.
Yeah.
Put it on one chat room if you saw what's that movie? Senny?
The Wolf of Wall
The Wolf of Wall Street. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I remember that part. I'm weak. Shout out to Andrew Garland. Hey, what's going on? That's Barbie's cousin. Shout out to you. Shout out to Barbie. Hey, girl. What's going on? Hope you everything's all good with you. Shout out to you.
That's him doing cocaine.
No, thank you, though.
What can I bring for you on this glorious afternoon?
See, listen,
Here's the game plan.
This
You're
is
going to bring
crazy.
us 2 absolute martinis. You know how I like them, straight up. And then precisely 7.5 minutes after that, you're going to bring us 2 more. Then 2 more after that, every 5 minutes until one of us passes the fuck out.
That's how, if you and I were ever to drink, that's how it'd be.
Shout out to
one of us passes the F out. Miss passing out, getting drunk.
No, you
This
don't.
boring life I live now.
You love being designated driver. And going
I just
home
wanna just-
and remembering the day. That's what you love. And waking up the next morning. And you got a good liver. Who am I going to get a liver piece from? If you don't.
Just want to
if you
get
start
drunk one
drinking?
day and fall out and pee on myself. I swear,
No,
just
you
get
don't.
things spiced up again.
I'm weak. Shout out to Marcus, Mr. One Emoji Johnson. Hey, Marcus, what's going on? Shout out to Danielle Williams. Hey, Danielle, what's going on,
Thanks for
girl?
calling in.
Yes, thanks for calling in. It's always a pleasure. Shout out to Sonia Murray. Hey, Sonia. Good morning. What's going on with you, girl? Shout out to Avis Denise, one of my favorite nurses. Hey, Avis. How are you? Shout out to, D-Lo. I got you a bunch of times on here. Hey, girl. Shout out to WM Dixon. What up, WM? What's going on? Shout out to Alan Heath, which I think is Leonard Roy. Hey, Alan. Hey, Alan.
Right.
Shout out to Lee Scott. Hey, Lee. How is Alina? So cutie. Love her. She is so cute. She is like a perfect combination of like you and April, but I see a lot of you right now. Shout out to first chat room member of the week, Blackheart. Shout out to Stanley Earl.
Look in that camera. Do it right. No, whoa, wrong camera. Wait. Not continue. Look in that camera. Right there. There you go.
Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
Down.
Hey, Prentice. How are you? Good morning. Hope you're doing good things today. Shout out
Front
to
page news in 10 minutes.
Shout out to Thomas Ford. Hey, Thomas. What's going on?
That's
Shout
my
out to
guy.
you. He said, shout out to DuPont Network, Urban Network, I think you said. Shout out to you, Thomas. Shout out to Ching Ching Productions. Hey, Ching. What's going on? Can't wait to see you soon.
That's my guy. He'll be at the Rob Stapleton show, Iron Mill. He bringing everybody.
Yo, I'm going to be at that show, you guys, October 17th. So I better see a whole bunch of people there. Because every time I don't come is when all y'all want to convene and come and, you know, have a good time. I'm going to hit up Deborah, too. She needs to come up here. LaShawn Haynes-Jones, what are you doing October 17th? Oh, I know. You're coming up here. Yeah. Lynette Serrano, what are you doing, girl?
Well, Senny, we know convening and coming for you, that hasn't happened since last October.
Yeah, and you guys know my birthday is October 27th, and if you're not able to come for that, you should come for the 17th, because I'll be there for that. So, Dira, you're going to be there October 17th?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Renee Wilson, are you listening? I'm going to make sure she's there, too. I'm going to get all my people. Vanetta, Danielle.
Well, you know, we should have a Senny pre-party at the show.
LaShawn Haynes-Jones, you're going to be there? That's what I'm talking about. I want to see some dedication and commitment. Andrew Garland, where are you at? Want to see it? Put a one in the chat room. Prentice? Yeah. I'm calling all y'all out. Because when I miss stuff, that's when you guys want to come around. And I'm starting to take it personal. So, Kai, I know your son lives around here. Drop in on him, too. I need all y'all. So, thank you for that. Trina? No, let me stop. Flying. Don't you got an airport by you? We got an airport by you. It might be cheaper for her to fly from Rochester to ABE than drive.
No, it'd be cheaper to drive from the Rochester to Newark. That's $30. That's like a Chinese bus trip. They got 9,000 flights flying back and forth from there. She tried to get sexy and go to the Rochester to Allentown International Airport, local regional airport. That's gonna be $800.
D-Lo, can you make a trip? I know you got some kids up here, some grandkids you need to see, and you make a trip up to New York all the time. What's going on? And no, you do not have to be vaccinated to get in. You can wear a mask. I'll be wearing a mask that lights up, so everybody will be able to find me.
Bring the cocoa with you.
No requirements up here. That's the only thing I'm thankful for living in Pennsylvania with all these Republicans is that they ain't down with the vax. That's the only thing I'm thankful for. I might have to move down to Texas. I don't have any abortion problems. I got my kids already.
They'll bring us two absolute martinis.
Don't get it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So that's the only thing I'm thankful for.
Who's in chat? Who else in chat?
Shout out to where were we at? Shout out to Julius Galashaw. Julius, are you gonna be up here? Yes, you and your wife.
You're damn
Beautiful.
right.
Come up here. Hey, October 17th is going down.
Julius, put those full gaiters on and let's go.
Right. They're always looking nice when they
Always
come up.
looking nice.
Always stepping out.
Looking nice. He coming to Iron Mill looking nice.
You don't gotta do all that nice.
You know what I'm saying?
But, you know, we like to see you.
Put on one of his funeral suits on, you kill him. And Darren be over there. Who dying now? In this month. Don't wear the funeral suit around Darren.
Oh, Julius said, "Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about."
That's what I'm talking. Let's clap.
So talk about Julius.
That's right, Julius. Come through and hang out with your family.
Rob Stapleton is gonna. That's gonna be me in the corner taking shots.
That's right.
You guys will be able to find me because I don't be me.
Matter of fact, we're going to make an official City J pre-party. This is me getting ready to take the cocaine back in the 80s. Listen to me. God damn, I'm mistaken that cocaine.
No, thank you, though.
You don't miss cocaine. What is wrong with you?
I miss cocaine.
Shout out to Hassana Foster. Hey, girl. How are you doing? Shout out to you. Shout out to Younganut. Hey, Younganut. You should come up here, too, since you always secretly in the Poconos for no reason.
For real. And posting.
And posting. Have the nerve to post. but then be like, nah, I'm back home already.
I bring for you on this glorious
Come
afternoon.
to Easton, young and I,
here's the
December
game plan.
17th.
You're gonna
I'm
bring us two
piggybacking off of
absolute
Shawn's
point
show,
teams. You know
Senny
how I
J's
like 'em straight up.
pre-birthday
And then
celebration.
precisely 7 1/2
Thank
minutes
you.
after that, you're gonna bring us
Shout
two
out
more.
to
Then
Madeline
two more after that,
Castillo.
every 5
Are you a
minutes
new
until
listener?
one of us passes the fuck out.
Hey, Madeline.
Excellent strategy, sir.
Kai
I'm-
said
I'm
me
good
and
for
you,
water
Senny,
for
in the
now.
corner. Yes. And I don't know how it's gonna be because you know Pennsylvania has this Hennessy restriction or whatever is
we
going
got
on.
this Hennessy flowing at the Iron Mule. Is modified for black folks. The Iron Mule is one of those restaurants
Kate
out
is
here.
the plug.
Yeah, she's the plug. She know what black folks want. She knows. It's you and Kyle. You right. You and Kyle.
That'll be
In the corner, the Iron Mule making out with each other. I'm gonna go in the bathroom and go like this. Now, this is what the hell is.
Now that all of you guys are coming, I'm gonna have to go buy an outfit. I have nothing to wear.
So let's do that too. Let's
gonna
make it.
go to
Let's make it.
Fashion
Let's
Nova.
make it a. Cindy, let's make it a pre-Cindy birthday party
Yeah,
too.
why
All right,
not?
so that'll be October 17th, and then Cindy's big birthday bash on the 20.
October 27th,
Right.
live here in the studio. You can watch. You can
We're gonna
watch
shout
me
out
get
the room
drunk
at
again.
8:40, guys.
Oh, shout out to
Oh, we are
Shannon
shouting out the
Berry.
room.
Shannon Berry. Hey, Shannon. What's going on, girl? Good morning. Shout out to you. Come up here October 17th.
Shannon Berry's my niece, who I love to death, and happy birthday to my grandniece, Heaven. Love you to death, both of them. And Shannon's just such a funny story. When Cindy wasn't drinking, she was so at that point at my wedding, and my niece took over the bar. She took over the bar. My niece was so heavy-handed with the liquor. Just started pouring liquor in every place and looked at Cindy, what's going down? What you doing? And Cindy had that look on her face like, I gotta run from you. Like
My lip was
niece,
quivering like.
yeah, my niece was almost like, open your mouth and let me just slug this Henny right in your mouth. God bless my niece Shannon. Love you. Who else? Come on, because we gotta keep.
Natalie Turner. Hey, Natalie. What's going on? She said, I hope we can make it. She said, if we do, Senny, I'll bring you some Jersey Henny. Yes. Shout out to you, Natalie. Yes, you and Steve. You guys come on. I haven't seen you guys in forever. Yeah. We need to see you. So come on, Natalie. I want to see you guys there. And that's it. That's all the names that I have. If I missed you, my bad. Definitely want to make sure that you guys stay connected with us on social media. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Facebook. We also have a group page, so make sure you join us on Facebook at the group page. Invite 50 of your friends. Post funny memes and things like that. We're on iHeartRadio platform. We have some things coming up with that. So also make sure you guys follow us on there. Let them know that we have a following. We also are on YouTube. Make sure you guys follow us on there and subscribe. And like this video, throw it on your wall. All that.
This is gonna be you and Kai at the after party. This is gonna be you and Kai at the after party.
Jordan? Oh, Jesus. Where are you?
I'm at the comedy club.
What?
I'm at the comedy club.
I'm at the comedy club.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying. You need to get home. Donnie is out of control. He's on the other line with some
That's
Swiss
you and
guy.
Guy.
I don't know.
Get him on the phone.
I can't understand you.
Get him off the
I don't know
phone.
what the fuck you're saying, Jordan.
That's gonna be you and Kai at the after party.
Can you just get home? Hurry.
All right, let's go front. All right, City. What we gonna do? We're gonna go right into front page news. We appreciate it so much. I hope you're enjoying the show. Please like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team. All social media platforms. We got love for you guys. Thank you so much. Let's go. Front page news, y'all. With Senny J. Hey. Front page news. Y. S to the E. Double N-Y. And you can't deny how she got the front page news, y'all. She got the facts, y'all. She's not the whack, y'all. That's Senny J. Hey, come on. S to the E, double N-Y. And she always looking fly, and you can't deny that she get. All right.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. That's enough of
8:50 we do sports to get the hell out of here.
Yes. I have some front page news. Sean, do you watch that? Have you watched that show on Netflix, Squid Games?
No, sorry.
Well, it is now #1. Who is texting me? Like my aunt? Like, now you want to wake up? Like, I sent you this like yesterday. Squid Games. It's a show about it's a show about basically this guy who's like, whatever, down on his luck. Some guy shows up, gives him an opportunity to throw himself into this quote unquote game, and he can win more money. And he ends up finding out that he's, a bunch of other people are in this game too. But what they start finding out is in the game, you can die. But as people die, it adds to the money that you can win.
Oh, wow.
So it's like but it's a South Korean, like, I don't even know what you would categorize this as, a thriller or a whatever. But right now it's #1 in every single country. Okay.
It's a Netflix series.
And this is a Netflix series. It has about 10 episodes. But right now, a South Korean internet provider is suing Netflix over the surge in traffic. South Korean internet provider SK Broadband is suing Netflix. The company claims the popularity of Netflix's show Squid Game led to a surge in network traffic, and it's asking Netflix to pay associated maintenance costs. A South Korean court recently said Netflix should pay SK Broadband for network usage, and lawmakers have criticized content providers that do not pay network usage fees. The internet provider is asking Netflix to pay for associated maintenance costs resulting from a spike in network traffic for the dystopian thriller that Netflix said Monday is on pace to become the streaming giant's biggest show ever. Netflix shares were slightly negative Friday afternoon. They said, "We will review the claim that SK Broadband has filed against us. In the meantime, we continue to seek open dialogue and explore ways of working with SK Broadband in order to ensure a seamless streaming experience." Netflix said earlier this week that it has helped create 16,000 jobs in South Korea. The news comes after a South Korean court said Netflix should reasonably pay something to SK Broadband for network usage. In recent months, lawmakers in the country have also called out content providers such as Netflix that do not pay network usage fees, also such as Amazon. Supposedly, like Apple and a couple of other internet companies pay these smaller internet providers fees so that they can keep their network strong so that people can use it. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't feel like that's the company's problem.
The Netflix problem or the other company?
I mean, you're an internet provider.
Right.
So people are already paying you for that service.
Right.
So you're basically telling me I'm just putting out content. I'm a streaming platform.
Right.
But you're telling me you can't keep up with the demand that you're providing to your people so that I need to pay you.
Yeah.
I need to pay you so that you can update your system, I guess, essentially.
Yeah. Netflix is not responsible for that part.
I mean, I don't think that they should be.
I don't think so. They're not, right. They're not like RCN or those.
And that's
right?
the thing.
They're not that.
That would be like RCN telling Netflix.
Or Cablevision. Or,
right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's.
I mean, I don't think that's fair. But I mean, maybe.
You know, Netflix is a global giant right now. They might even take over the cable company the way this is going.
Yeah. So
that's the only thing that's keeping the cable company alive is the Wi-Fi and the internet connection. Other than that, it'll be a wrap.
Right.
It'll be over.
I want to know. I just.
But it has to be regulated. So
I finished it last night.
I'm gonna watch it.
But you know why? Because it's become.
Is it really good? Because my time is very valuable, Senny.
I think it's really good. The reason why is because it's a big TikTok thing, and my kids really wanted to watch it, but it's rated TV MA. There's a lot of killing, and there's like one weird sex scene, but I just fast forwarded through that. But I think it's okay if your kid, like my kids are 11 and 13, so they're kind of I mean, America is very violent anyway, so I'm sure they've seen whatever in this show is not too much, but I don't know. I would watch it. Put a 1 in the chat room if you've seen Squid Games. Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley wants Medicare to cover wigs. I found this very interesting. Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley is not just representing her congressional district of Massachusetts, but also the 7 million people who live with alopecia in the country. That's why the state rep is fighting for Medicare to cover wigs. She said, I know what it's like to experience a transformation not of your own choosing. She said to Vanity Fair of her living with alopecia, which is an autoimmune disease that causes hair loss. Right. She said, when you feel like your body is betraying you and you feel like less of yourself, that's already challenging. She said, but to be bald as a woman really does disrupt conventional and societal norms of what is appropriate, what is professional, what is attractive, and what is feminine. It's so much more than cosmetic. Ayanna reintroduced a bill Thursday along with her fellow Massachusetts rep, James McGovern, on the last day of Alopecia Awareness Month. I'd even know, to pay for wigs for those experiencing hair loss due to medical treatments or disease. Ayanna says that many people living with alopecia, which has no known cause or cure, seek out medical wigs to address their hair loss, but medical wigs are not usually a low-cost option. Doctors have told me that patients have refused life-saving cancer treatments because they were afraid they were going to lose their hair and didn't know how to deal with it. McGovern speaks from his own personal experience, which is why the issue is close to his heart. McGovern's 20-year-old daughter, who has a rare cancer diagnosis, has also dealt with hair loss. He said the thing she's most worried about is having to go through chemo. Losing your hair at 20, that's really kind of a traumatic thing.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
Yeah.
And the trillions of dollars of money allocated through the federal government via parliamentary procedure and also with the judicial system in this country that could stop anything, because that's where the true power is. I don't see anything wrong with this. Yeah. If you introduce a bill where the feds are going to cover the wigs, these are for people that are sick or just in general.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess no. Yeah. I mean, I guess
I think they should cover for in general if it's anybody's wig.
No. I think if you're affected, I guess by alopecia or by anything medically that would make you lose hair.
I think that's. Hey, I'm for it.
Right, especially 7 million people when we're a country of like 300 million. It's
over 300 million people, and how much is the average wig? How much is the average wig?
I mean, they can be expensive.
I mean, what's the average?
I mean, an average,
like an average good one. Like an average good wig, not no, just
they could be
something
upwards
that you know,
of like $60 to $100.
That's a good one.
That could be like a good one they could wear maybe for like a month.
And how much is an inexpensive wig?
I mean, an inexpensive one you get for like $30.
$30. So if you reach the benchmark of 100, then you're in the right direction, as far as a good wig.
I mean, but that's like really low.
All right, so how much is a good wig then?
They could be like $400.
All right, then that's what it is. So then in this country where we're allocating trillions of dollars, there's a bill already sitting up in the Hill right now. They're trying to sign. Joe Biden can't even get his $3.5 trillion package. They could throw in another trillion or another billion for wigs. The wigs are $400 each. 7 million people need them.
7 million, yeah.
That's simple math right there. Allocate about $500 million or $1 billion to wigs. The wigs are $400. Give them the best wigs they can have. So these women, men, they're suffering. I sympathize with the young lady who's 20 years old. Even though she's sick, she's more concerned about her hair, and I can understand that. Give them good wigs, $400 wigs in any color, any style.
This story I found was so disturbing to me. A neonatal nurse is fired after posting photos of babies with birth defects on social media. Like, girl. A Florida nurse, she's been fired after hospital officials accused her of posting photos of a baby born with a birth defect. Sierra Samuels, who worked as a nurse in the neonatal intensive care unit at Miami's Jackson Memorial Hospital, shared photographs of a newborn with gastroschisis, a birth defect of the abdominal wall that causes the baby's intestines to protrude from the body. The photo Samuel shared came with captions that said, "My night was going great, then boom, and your intestines supposed to be inside, now not outside, baby." A statement from a Jackson Health System representative read, "Employees who violate these privacy rules despite being educated are subject to disciplinary action, including suspension or termination." Hospital officials immediately placed Samuels on administrative leave pending an investigation. Samuel had been with the hospital since 2016. Jackson Health System told the station that all its employees go through privacy policy training on a regular basis. It said any potential privacy breach is taken seriously. The baby's family did not publicly comment on the matter, and it's unclear who tipped off hospital staff about Samuel's posting the photos.
You should get... It's because we live in a society that nobody can't tell us nothing. You can't tell us nothing. And then we're polarized on social media. And then at the job, you can't follow the policies and procedures of the job. Can't tell us anything. You know not to take pictures of these babies. And then you post them on social media because you identify yourself with social media, and you got to have everybody know what's going on at your workplace when you are such a stupid person that you don't even own the social media page or the platform. And then you lose your job by posting these pictures on this platform that you don't even own. You freaking idiot.
Probably not even supposed to have your phone. This is why these people make these rules, and then nobody can have their phone.
That's the policy and procedure part that I talk about in this particular story. You're too stupid to be in society. You need your phone taken away. You need to never be a nurse again. We don't trust. It's like a Marion. We don't trust you. We don't trust you. You're going to pull out your stupid phone because you lust for social media to feed your narcissism.
And what is that even to post? You know better.
Dude, would you want, if that was your child, would you want somebody to post your child like that on social media? What's her name?
Sierra Samuel.
Sierra Samuel. I get it. You got to be under 30 years old. Nobody can tell you nothing. Now look, you don't embarrass yourself and your whole family. You lost your job. Dummy. I have no sympathy. You. I wish I was running everything. First of all, I would Donald Trump your ass. I would ban you from social media for 10 years. All of them sites. All of them done. Then I'm gonna downgrade your dumb ass to just a regular phone. The Obama phone, whatever it's called. You're getting that now. You can't handle it. And no more nursing. Find another job.
No more nursing for her?
No more. You're done. We don't trust you.
Take away her license?
Yeah, take away your license. We don't trust you because you're doing everything. You recording and videotaping everything. What else you have, Senny?
Yes. The next story that I have.
After that, we're going to do Harvey's House of Sports, and we're going to get out of here. We're going to do that at 8:50, and God bless you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the show today.
Yes, a gunman dressed in scrubs kills one person in a Philly hospital and then shoots two cops. In the early hours this morning, a gunman dressed in scrubs walked into a Philadelphia hospital, shot one person dead, then shot two police officers in a gun battle before his arrest. A man wearing blue scrubs, a mask, and a black backpack opened fire on the 9th floor of Thomas Jefferson University Hospital shortly after midnight last night. The unidentified victim later died of their wounds. After the shooting, the man fled the hospital in a U-Haul and shot two cops before he was arrested. The officers are reported to be in a stable condition. The unidentified gunman has been hospitalized, but his condition is currently unknown.
Wait a minute. They got the guy though. Did they get him?
Yes, they got him.
Okay.
But what's going on? You fleeing in a U-Haul? You dressed in scrubs? You shooting people in a hospital? What is happening out here?
Because we won't deal. We rather hurt people than to deal with what we're going on in our minds and in our lives. We just don't have that ability anymore.
In the hospital?
In the hospital, you're ambitious enough to get a U-Haul truck, put the scrubs on, wear gloves. Oh my God, and get into a gunfight and kill somebody. That means you're very ambitious and you're very focused.
But
use that energy for good.
I feel like Cardi B at that reunion special, what was the reason?
Wow.
But what was the reason? Why, sir?
Why did you do that? You need to spend the rest of your entire natural life in jail with scrubs on.
So
I'll jail you in a U-Haul truck. I'll tell you right where all that planning you did, because there's nothing wrong with you. You planned this. It was premeditated. I applaud you for your energy and your focus. It was just for the wrong reasons. That's why you need to spend the rest of your natural life in jail.
I don't know what's happening in this world. Protect yourselves.
Yeah, protect yourself because this is crazy out here. You're going to kill a person in the hospital. What you doing? You watching a lot of Netflix? You watching a lot of movies? Like, this is real life, bro. I'm glad they caught you. Oh, man.
And he's hospitalized.
And you're in the hospital. Give him the bill.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something. As soon as you hit, I wouldn't even put you in the hospital. All right, I'll put you in the hospital for humanitarian reasons. Okay, I get it. But you're getting Harvey's pack of wild dogs, baby. When you wake up out of your drunken, stupid coma, however you wake up, you're just gonna hear, because they're gonna be ready, and you're gonna wonder what's that gooey substance that's all over your body. That's Alpo, baby. I'm gonna put Alpo all over you. I'm gonna put Alpo on your balls, paws. I'm gonna put Alpo all on you. And when you wake up, you don't know what's going on. You know you felt guilty and you're sorry, and we're just gonna rush you right to the pit. We're gonna rush you right to the pit. We're gonna throw you right in. Oh my God! And Senny, these are grade A wild dogs. They didn't even eat. They didn't eat all weekend. See, last time the puppies ate was Thursday. I'm gonna make sure of that, and then I'm gonna toss you in there with your scrubs on, and you're gonna get mauled by my wild dogs, and that's justice. No. Senny, thank you.
I actually have a story about that.
Okay.
It was actually these dogs. They
You got wild dog stories?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
Because
those are my favorite pets.
Because I actually got kind of sad about it. Investigators say a possible intruder at a home in Coweta County, Georgia, was mauled to death by the homeowner's dogs. They say the resident returned home last Friday morning and discovered a dead man on his front porch.
Oh, no.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation confirmed the cause of death from an autopsy as dog attack. Investigators say the evidence indicates the man was inside where the dogs were located at some point, but died outside the home. The man has been identified as Alex Binyam Abraha, 21, of Atlanta. Deputies say he had active warrants for his arrest in Fulton County. Investigators say the homeowner said he doesn't know why he would be there. He said, "I wasn't home at the time and I don't know this man." No charges are expected against the homeowner. Authorities had seized the dogs as part of the investigation. It has not yet been determined what happens next for them. And they're two pit bulls. I have to show you a picture of the dogs.
Let's clap for the dogs. No, let's clap for the dogs. Tore his punk ass up. And then
they might put the dogs down.
Listen, they're not putting the dogs down. They're
might.
not putting those dogs down for this. The dogs did the jobs for the police officers. Why would they put them down?
They haven't released the dogs yet.
But they had several because these dogs need psychological evaluation.
Look at the dogs.
Listen to me. The dogs did the job that the police couldn't. He had active warrants.
Somebody said whatever the dog on the right did. They said whatever the dog on the right did, he did that.
Yeah,
whatever.
Word, he did that. He proud of it. You can see bloodstains on the mouth. Listen, these dogs are heroic. The 21-year-old active warrant guy, you know, he's doing the wrong thing. He was breaking into the house, and then he didn't see those dogs, and he got mauled to death. And I applaud. And I talk about these. This is what I'm talking about. This is justice. Bring those wild dogs back. I'm talking about the wild dogs from Africa. The wild dogs. Bring them over here. Let's settle a lot of this.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the dogs were inside. It wasn't like the dogs were outside loose. And
all right, we're gonna thank you.
I hope they get their dogs back.
Yeah, me too. Please give them their dogs back. Harvey's House of Sports. Give them their dogs back. Those dogs did the right thing. Harvey's House of Sports. Yesterday, Senny J, NFL. We had a lot of football yesterday. Okay, so these sports, I don't care about these sports. These scores: the Cincinnati Bengals beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 24-21. Who cares? My New York Jets won a thrilling game, 27-24 in the Meadowlands last night when the Titans missed the field goal at the end to tie the game. The Jets won, so we won our first game. We are 1-3. The Chicago Bears beat the Detroit Lions 24-14. The Indianapolis Colts beat the Miami Dolphins 27-17. The Cleveland Browns beat the Minnesota Vikings 14-7. That must have been a boring game. The Washington football team beat the crap out of the Atlanta Falcons 34-30. The Buffalo Bills beat the crap out of the Dallas Texans. The Houston Texans 40-0, beat the crap out of them. New York Football Giants won their first game as well, 27-21 over the New Orleans Saints. And guess what? The Kansas City Chiefs with their coach Reed came back to Philadelphia and beat the crap out of the Eagles. The Eagles lost again 42-30. The Eagles, you're done 1-3 in your conference. It's not a good look for you. Also, guess what? The Dallas Cowboys, Lee Scott, my beloved nephew, big game, big win on the road. You beat the Carolina Panthers 30-28. God bless you. Princess Cox, Seahawks, Princess Cox 49ers lost to the Seahawks 28-21. Also, the Arizona Cardinals is a big powerhouse football team. Now they're 4-1. They beat the Los Angeles Rams at home 30-37. Also, the Packers, they beat the Steelers 27-17 in Green Bay. And the Baltimore Ravens beat the Denver Broncos 23-7. And guess what, Senny? Tom Brady, the god of football, returned home yesterday, Senny, last night, to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where he played his team, his beloved Patriots. It was a welcome home game. And guess what, CJ? The almighty Tom Brady went back to Boston, Massachusetts, back to the New England Patriots stadiums, back to Gillette Stadium, and beat the crap out of his beloved Patriots 19-17. You are the best quarterback of all time.
What team is he on now?
He's on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I was going to say the Miami Dolphins.
And also last night he passed quarterback Drew Brees to be the all-time leading passer with over 80,000 passing yards. Tonight you got the Las Vegas Raiders against the San Diego Chargers. Tonight 9:15.
It starts at 9?
9:15. I guess that'd be 6 o'clock in Las Vegas time. So God bless you. Thank you. Senny, where can they find Barbi?
You guys can find Barbi at Barbi Cologne on Facebook. I am Barbi Cologne on Instagram, and DesignerBabe38 on Snapchat. You guys can find me at Senny J on Facebook, Senny_J on Instagram, and Senny J on Snapchat. The E is a 3.
Okay, Shawn Harvey on Facebook. Comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook. Hard Funny on Instagram. Guys, God bless you. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We also have my man Bugs BX will be calling in. Senny J. We're gonna put a picture of him when Bugs call in. You know, it's very interesting. We're gonna wrap up the whole R. Kelly situation with his perspective. That's gonna be at 8:15 tomorrow. Your thoughts? Bug BX will call in. He's a big party promoter. We love him to death on this show. He will call in on his perspective. We're going to close out the R. Kelly situation tomorrow. You don't want to miss that. That's at 8:15. Also, hey guys, we are the return of the open mic, Senny J. That's this Thursday at 8:15. We're going to have some open micers perform on the show. We appreciate that. And also we have the Comedy Corner at 8:15 on Friday, where all the comedians will call in and we'll just have some fun there. So tomorrow, we see you guys tomorrow. Bugs BX will be in the building, 8:15. Now we go over to the group room. You guys be safe. Have a good day. And God bless.
It's okay, it's alright. I got something you gon' like. We gon' set your day on fire. Get your morning started right. It's okay, it's alright. I got something you gon' like. We gon' set your day on fire. Get your morning started right.